You're watching Hollywood One-on-One, presented by StarRoseEntertainment.tv. Hi, this is Tyrone 10 with StarRoseEntertainment.tv, and we're here with a longtime good old friend of mine, co-star in several films that I've casted him in, as well as worked with the one and only Mr. MANN ALFONSO. How you doing, man?
I'm good, Ty. I'm good. I'm very happy and excited right now. Excited to view this film and see what people think about it.
Well, now, look, so obviously we're here for the screening of a film that you wrote, co-wrote with Terrell DeLuz, correct?
Yes, sir. We wrote an original play first, and then we turned it into a screenplay.
And what was the original play?
Masks.
Masks. And so obviously we're here for the film right here. Here's MANN ALFONSO right here. It's The Fighter and the Clown. You know, I just want to say I'm so proud of you and I'm so excited. Now, obviously, this show is about inspiring others and people that are possibly trying to get into the business and want to fulfill their dreams. What or who in your life, my friend, inspired you to become an actor in this business?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. I remember in the early 80s, I watched how much fun Eddie was having during the stand-up at Saturday Night Live, and then his films, 48 Hours and Beverly Hills Cop, and I just watched how much fun he had, man. And I wanted to have that much fun, and it is that much fun. So he inspired me, and he still inspires me because he continues to work, and he's never forgotten, and he's never oblivious.
Well, now, obviously, you know, we're here to inspire others. Now, someone inspired you into this business. What inspirational messages can you give to someone out there that's trying to get into this business or maybe just fulfill their dreams in general?
As far as the business, enjoy the ride. That's all I can say is enjoy the ride. And if you come out to Hollywood or you say I'm going to be an actor and I'm going to be a star tomorrow and I'm going to be headlining every film I want to headline tomorrow, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. If you have the spirit of I'm going to be a working actor. I want to be a working actor, and I am a working actor. That's where the perseverance is. I've had great years, I've had good years, I've had tough years, but every one of them, I don't regret any of them, and I don't regret the ones that are coming. I don't regret all the years that I have coming in this game, and it can only get better. And one thing is that if you start at the bottom, there's only one way to go. Very few people make it overnight, if they do, and I certainly haven't. But there's a process to it. There's a process of meeting people and working with producers and directors, as much as you and I have worked together, meeting great people, auditioning. It's a process, and you got to enjoy that process. And if you don't, then get out of it. But if you do, then stay with it. I believe it'll pay off. I hope it does.
Yeah. Well, now, you know, obviously, you know, You've been working a lot in this business, and obviously we've known each other for I don't know how many
16 years.
16 years. Wow. And we've worked on
7
films together, and probably more in counting.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously it's been an extreme pleasure, you know, working with you, and you know, every time obviously you're one of those, you know. You're kind of like my De Niro if I'm Scorsese, and you know you're my De Niro or you know Pacino that I would always think of on a lot of my films. Which you know Alfonso is very talented, and I enjoy always every project we've worked with each other. And so every time I think of something, I always try to manage to try to somehow fit them in if I can into a project, and it's always been a joy. Now, obviously, you know, we're here for your screening. Explain to the audience a little bit how the project came about, the film, the play, you know, all that, and all the achievements you guys have gotten.
Well, the project started with I work at a group home graveyard shift, and so does my co-writer Terrell. And a little over 2.5 years ago, he came to me and he said, "Let's write a play about growing up in the system." So we did that, and we did it in 3 months. And then we had to find a theater, and we had to perform it, and we performed it. And we paid for everything, from the theater to the set. I built the set, and we had to find people to do lighting and sound, and we got nominated. We were nominated for NAACP awards for Best Playwright, and we won. We won in June 30th of 2008.
Wow.
We continue to, we recently did the play at USC, and we continue to do the play. We want to tour it. We've been asked to go to Orange County and different places to do the play, and we've done it until Terrell brought to me, said, let's make a film out of it. let's at least make the short, submit it into festivals, and see what we can get from it. It's another process as you make a short and see if you can get the funding for the full feature. And we are the executive producers. We paid for everything, he and I. So so we made the short, and we're hoping this is just halfway through the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, the tip of the iceberg.
No, I mean, obviously, if anyone hasn't seen the play, it's called Masks. It's an awesome play. I've seen it, and it's very touching, very powerful, very dramatic. And like I said, they did MANN ALFONSO and TYRONE do an awesome job in the project. Now, like I said, obviously, I wish you the best of luck on this. Now, how can any of your fans or anyone check you out or keep in touch with you, or you got an audience right here? Any way they can keep tabs on what's going on with MANN ALFONSO?
Well, you can look me up on Facebook, and we have MySpace has the play and what's going on with the play, and that's Masks Play on MySpace. Yeah.
Okay, so that will be Masks Play at MySpace. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Right here at the bottom of the screen. Again, try to keep tabs on MANN ALFONSO, the play Masks, the film Fighter and the Clown, the award-winning play, which goes which is touring out here in LA, as well as trying to hit out there in mainstream in other states as well. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. We're trying to tour the play in any city in the USA. It's the group homes are prevalent everywhere, and we didn't write the play in LA, or we didn't write it in New York. We wrote it. It could happen in any city.
Well, listen, man, again, it's been such an extreme pleasure working with you, and knowing you and being such a good friend and a colleague in this business. Again, this is my man, MANN ALFONSO. This is Tyrone TANN with StarWarsEntertainment.tv.